What's up, everybody? Welcome to the AEW Revolution 2025 Missing the Marks list. Brought to you by Gimmie the Lutte. I'm going to bounce into it right away and just get off, starting with the hits. Outrunners. They get the spotlight until it hurts. What a flex. That's just good business. Hangman Page gets one over on MJF. Oh, well, that loss wouldn't hurt a fly. Tony and Mariah may have a Hollywood ending, all right. It leaves you gushing for their scary movie, part 6. 6, right? Kyle Fletcher keeps getting better and better and better every single time. It must be intense being locked in a cage with Fletcher, Christian or not. Whatever wasn't a bloody mess, I enjoyed. Fletcher's gig was the best, though. Short pour lasted perfectly. Omega, yes, gets an international championship for all of his hard work, which, well deserved. Kenny, he should never not have a belt. Swerve. Swerve's Ricochet is back in the title hunt. Duck, duck, goose egg hunt. Zapper. He was kind of boiling over in this pay-per-view. Moxley pulled out all his goods, except that title. Christian cashes in and people go nuts, and we're on the edge of their seat for about 1 minute. Now we get to the misses. First off, Hangman's haircut. Him and MJF, but Hangman especially. He looks just kooky enough to do a frowning flip. Cowboy tip. Another one, usual for me, money problems. Like Sasha, I too am emotionally bankrupt. Who can't snap a twig? The amount of blood and weapons that took away from the action at some points, I feel, was a lot. Women covered in blood just looks bad. Why can't we stop licking each other's wounds? More or less drip? Tonpo kickboxer drip, that is. Melty glass. What the Wheeler Yuta is super annoying and hairy and thus more and more unlikable, and I don't know why I wanted to take a long walk off a short veer. Veer left, or right, or just wherever I'm not, all the time. Don't ever be there. Edge, who does he think he is? Angelico? What's that? Moxley's playing Where's Waldo in the crowd. Jeez. Louise. Thelma too. Because this went over a cliff for sure. The ending of the main event had potential to save the match and put a beautiful little bow tie on this batch of a pay-per-view, but instead it stunk up the joint with a clueless cash-in for Christian Cage and wasted a perfect angle with Cage as champion. But they had Cope and Chris both bite the big one and get no belts, just booze. Stiff ones all around. So we're getting Swerve and Mox instead of Christian and Edge, or Christian and Ricochet, or Edge and Swerve, or Mox and Christian, which to me are all big fat misses. Yeah, you married her, all right. We'll still get Edge and Christian now, for sure, but having Cage screw over Edge was so much better because he was in AEW first, and he had that for so long. It was perfect. It would have brought the whole Luchasaurus angle back to relevancy. And it's pretty much the worst ending to any match ever. I was pissed. I went from so excited knowing that Christian was going to show up, but I never in a million billion thought that Edge wouldn't get fucked over either not win the belt or get fucked over for the belt from Christian. Mox coming out in that format and wasting the cash in? Cashew. Yeah. Worst match on the card was probably that, just because of everything that, yeah. Huge miss due to all the stupid interference, the bogus cash in, and all the other flumpty clunk. This has been the Missing the Mark list, March 9th, 2025, AEW Revolution. Brought to you by Steve and Give Me the Loot, Give Me the Loot.